Got a new toy. 1998-ish CR125. As you can tell, courtesy of the previous owner, we got the Ronnie Mack edition. No choice, you know the deal. It's pretty decent shape, runs pretty good. One issue, she needs some fork seals. So, let's see if we can take care of that. Well, boys, not gonna lie, this one doesn't have that happy of an ending. I do get the bike fixed, I get the fork seals fixed, get the bike back up and ripping, so that's fun. But ultimately, that culminates in me wrecking, and I guess to quote one of our northern neighbors, you don't gotta worry about having a few broken bones. But unfortunately, that means I don't have a whole lot of footage of riding, and double unfortunately, I wasn't filming when I wrecked, so I don't even have the funny part. Anyway, I guess just to fill you in the wrong gear coming out of the corner, bogged off the lip of a jump, and yeah, just endoed, nose picked, went over the bars, broke a few bones. I'll show the x-rays, but I think ultimately broke my scaphoid, broke my radius, broke my collarbone, and fractured my ulna. So not ideal, but we're doing good now. And again, the big bummer is that I just don't really have any fun clips to put at the end of this video of ripping the bike. However, I will scrounge up whatever clips I can find and maybe toss in a few random ones, that clips of stuff that doesn't really fit in other videos, and ultimately we'll do our best to make something enjoyable out of this. Regardless, can't thank you guys enough for tuning in. Not supposed to be in here.
She's like, me?
Yeah, you're supposed to be out there. You out there.
Why did I build that for you to be in here?
No, not cool. Get him out of here. Get her out of here.
Yeah, he's the one who says he can't be in there.
Well, she's jealous of these ones because you have a... This is ridiculous. How many chickens do we need?
All of them.
Care to comment on the matter?
How about you?
Let it be known, it looked like this before I ever touched it. Let's see if we can get this thing to move, because I cannot. Oh, I'm trying to use this to tighten it to spin this in the clamps, but it's worked on the other side. But this thing is just like...
Yeah, I can hold it.
This thing is in there. Trying not to hurt anything. Oh, I don't want to strip that. Man, this thing is stuck. And this thing is super rounded already. Do not love that.
Yeah, you just tightened it like a quarter turn.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So good.
Side down.
Well, we might have just created a new problem, but can't get this thing out of here. Well, unfortunately, that didn't work. So that was a good idea, though. It worked on the other side. Sorry we didn't get to film it, but I guess I'm gonna keep beating on this. I kept thinking maybe I was missing something, but I don't think I am. I think it is. You just undo the clamps, and this thing should come out of there. But we're obviously having a hell of a time getting them out.
Yeah, using that wrench on the other side, you did like a half turn and then it slid out. And this one's just not doing anything. I made a little bit of progress.
Yeah. It really has just been wailing on it with the dead blow. What in the hell? Oh my god. I don't think we heard anything. But that was ridiculous. Might have to grind that down to a 18. I think it's supposed to be a 17, but we'll see.
Maybe 19.
Hit it with a file. Or yeah, it's supposed to be a 19, yeah. Okay.
So I feel like I should mention that I'm pretty sure that these forks are not for this bike, at least not for this year. You can see where the powder coating had been ground off, and honestly that works out great. I mean, I'm guessing that they were so stuck in there because the outer diameter of these fork legs are probably larger than what those clamps are supposed to accept, but it's not really a big deal. And honestly, I've done this to other bikes too, and if I'm not mistaken, a few months after the project we're watching now, I'm pretty sure I actually swapped these fork legs onto a different bike and then did the same thing to the forks I put back on this bike. So if you ever run into that, where you have some like newer or better set of forks that are too big for your clamps, who needs a lathe when you can just dust them off with the angle grinder and slam them in there?
mess this is gonna make. I think it might be running. Is there a base? Is that what's holding it?
It's the fork seal itself.
It wasn't too bad.
So I do a pretty terrible job getting it in frame. What I'm trying to show you here is what I usually use to drive the new fork seals home. It's usually just a piece of scrap PVC, 1.5 or 2 inch, just whatever is approximately the same size as your fork. Cut it in half, and then that gives you a way to drive the new seal without causing too much damage. Well, there you go. That's pretty much all there is to it for this one. Everything else is basically just replace all the O-rings and whatnot you took off, or whatever came in whatever kit you bought, and then fill her back up, slap it back together. I'm sure you've noticed I typically use ATF because that's what is usually sitting on my shelf. I've never had any trouble with that, but if you know any better, obviously please feel free to educate me in the comments down below. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, let's get these forks wrapped up and then see if I can find anything funny or worthwhile video clips to throw at the end here. Regardless, can't thank you guys enough for watching, and stay sly. Where you want to go? He's loving it.
One of these two men will be champion when we drop the gate in Vegas.
So after visiting the specialist, that list on the screen was updated to include a quote-unquote crushed scaphoid, which I didn't know it was, guess it's in your hand, and a fractured ulna, but not that makes any difference. Obviously I was getting a cast regardless. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and sorry this wasn't more fun, sorry I don't have footage of the actual crash, but regardless, can't thank you enough for watching, and we hope to see you in the next one.